Well, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Okay, let's go straight to the lesson. Look at these contractions. We have the be verbs in the present, the be verb in the past, some auxiliary verbs, some modal verbs, and the juicy one, aint. What does aint mean? I'll explain it to you later when we get to it. We use these negative contractions in our everyday speech. Everyone uses contractions. Oh no, a robot doesn't use contractions.
It is not funny.
When we're taking two words like is not and shorten them into one word, isn't, it's called contractions. And oh, that apostrophe over there, it feels some missing letters. Okay, let's contract some words and see them in the context. Is not becomes isn't. It isn't funny. She isn't afraid of cockroaches. Are not becomes aren't. It isn't aren't, it's aren't. Now in British accent, it sounds the same as aunt, your mother's or father's sister. But in my accent, in American accent, we pronounce the R. Aren't. Aren't. We aren't laughing at you. They aren't leaving tomorrow. Was not becomes wasn't. Hopefully she wasn't offended. He wasn't very happy. Were not becomes weren't. Again, there's only one syllable in it. It isn't weren't, it's weren't. We weren't told anything. They weren't hungry. Do not becomes don't. Don't. We have that long O vowel. Don't. Say it with rounded lips. Don't. I don't have money. They don't agree with me. Does not becomes doesn't. It often is spoken less clear. Very, very quick. Doesn't. Doesn't. He doesn't need two nannies, does he? It doesn't matter to me. Did not becomes didn't. Didn't. I didn't get the joke. We didn't have much fun. Will not becomes won't. Won't. Again, we have that long O vowel. Won't. Say it with rounded lips, okay? Won't. I won't be far away. They won't let me in. Now, we have, has, and had. We don't contract them when they are used as main verbs. We say, I don't have a car. We don't say, I haven't a car. Huh? Or in the past, we say, I didn't have money. We don't say, I hadn't money. We only contract them when they are used as auxiliary verbs, right? So, have not becomes haven't. Haven't. Sorry, I haven't answered yet. We haven't been to China. Has not becomes hasn't. Hasn't. It really worries me that he hasn't arrived yet. My visa still hasn't come through. Had not becomes hadn't. Hadn't. I hadn't answered yet. We hadn't been to China. Could not becomes couldn't. Couldn't. I couldn't say anything. She couldn't get the money. Would not becomes wouldn't. Wouldn't. I wouldn't ever hit a child. Why would you? She wouldn't push him too far. Should not becomes shouldn't. Shouldn't. They shouldn't say anything. You shouldn't smoke. Seriously, don't smoke. Smoking is bad for your health. Okay, the juicy one, aint. Aint is the most versatile word in the English language, but it's mostly used to substitute for the be verbs like I'm not, is not, and are not. And you can see it goes with any pronoun. I, she, he, they, we, you. So, like J-Lo said, I ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. It means I'm not your mama. Now, I want to highlight that we don't contract am not. We usually link am to I. I'm not. We don't say I amn't. I amn't doesn't exist in English language. Or in casual communication, you can use I ain't. He ain't answering his phone. It means he's not answering his phone. They ain't going. They are not going. Now, I have to tell you that ain't is called non-standard or bad English, but it's quite popular actually. You'll see it a lot in songs, in movies, and a lot of people using it. What are you gonna do about it? There you have it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. It really helps with me and with my channel. And if you like English and you want to see me every week, hi, you want to be friends, subscribe to my channel, then we can be best friends. Bye!